This is a topic that has always been on my mind, always jumping around my brain when certain stories pop up, but I've never been able to put it into words, nor even thought it would be worth talking about. Then I had a conversation with my Mama Viper about it, and airing my views and listening to hers, and she told me this: make the video. Because whether I'm right or wrong, or even if I'm just babbling words, I'm starting a conversation. Maybe people will join in, maybe people will dismiss it, but at least I've started something. So let's have a conversation. What is it to be English? What is English culture? As I said, this topic pops in and out of my head when things happen. On this occasion, it popped back into my head when Lauren Southern did a video where she was in London before her ban from the UK, which is absolutely ridiculous, where she was asking people on the street, what is it to be British? Now, the answers that she was getting made sense to me, but seemed to stump Lauren. The answer was to have a passport. Now, while I would add and say that to be British, you have to follow the laws of the British land, they aren't wrong. But this got me thinking and wondering, if all it means to be British is to have a passport and to follow the laws of the land, while at the same time having a sense of unification and multiculturalism, since that's what Britain is founded upon, the unification of 4 countries and the unification of many cultures before Europe made it popular. What is English culture? Where we live in a time where we're being told, ranted at, hit over the back of the head with a baseball bat with the words written on it, respect and tolerate other cultures, we are slowly forgetting what English culture is, or in my opinion, some of us might be. Where in a time we celebrate other cultures wholeheartedly, but when it comes to celebrating English culture, we are shamed into hiding it. It got to one point where in England people couldn't fly the St. George's flag lest it might offend somebody. If English people cannot fly the flag of their own country, then that's not being tolerant or multicultural at all. So how do you define culture? Is it a collection of stereotypes? Is it the history of the land and the people within it? Or is it a combination of both? I think it's a combination of both. Because if it wasn't for the people of the past doing what they did in the history of the country, then we wouldn't have the stereotypes that exist today. Take America, for example. We could say that to be an American, other than being born in America, is also having a sense of freedom and liberty, simply because that's what they fought for. They fought to be free of England and to be their own country, by dumping the tea into the harbour. But they still hold those principles close even now because of that. Then again, I'm not American, so I could be wrong. So what is it to be English? Is it the drinking of tea while eating crumpets and scones? Is it waiting in line for fish and chips from the local chip shop? Is it watching the red arrows fly overhead, or watching Doctor Who at home? Is it the so many accents within 5 miles of each other that in one place you can be as refined and as clear as Her Majesty Elizabeth II, the Queen of England, or to where you can be as common as muck like me, Viper? Is it that we, the people, we used to have a backbone and be as tough as a bulldog? We're a loyal people and fierce, while at the same time we're stubborn and crazy, insane and weird. I mean, come on. Only the English would make a local sport of chasing a wheel of cheese down a steep hill, risking sprained and broken ankles. Also, have you heard of the names of some of our food? Bangers and mash, toad in the hole, black pudding, pudding of colour, and also spotted dick. We are clearly weird, and maybe that's our culture. Crazy, insane people with a fondness for tea and weirdly named foods, but also at the same time won't back down and will have you back in a fight. And maybe that's why people love the English. We can convince you with our accents that the sky is red while drinking tea, but we've got that crazy in us that keeps us weird. Well, either people like us or they want to blow us up. What do you guys think? What do you think English culture is, or what it means to be English? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want more Viper in your life, subscribe and click the bell icon so you never miss a video. If you would like to support me further, there are links in the description below. Hope to see you next time, guys. Bye!